All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles like Great Millstone, who taught me his truth. And sincere Shalom to elect out there teaching his truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. Okay, this is gonna have to be quick. This is gonna be a commentary. I'm still at the job. But I kept hearing, I looked into that big Trump speech today, and he was going off the fucking rails, man. I've never seen a world leader talk so proud. Okay. And even before I came into the truth, I was a big history person, interested in history, watched a lot of documentaries on history, read a lot about history. And he takes the cake. Okay, he's got to be him. Okay, he's got to be the guy that the Most High set up to cause chaos, man. I mean, there's no other word to describe it. Okay, and he thinks that he's gonna do all this shit, and the world is just gonna sit by idly and let it happen. It's not how it works. Okay, this man was talking today in his press conference. I mean, he was just going off the rails, man. He was talking about how he's not afraid to use the military in Greenland, which is a territory of Denmark. Okay, or the Panama Canal. And he keeps talking about making Canada a 51st state. And he's going to bankrupt them in order to do so. This man's taking America and turning it into a purely imperialist nation. And when you read the history, right, when you know your history, you would know that when empires start to go on their decline, they go full imperial mode to try and save the empire, keep it going as strong as it can. And that involves starting wars, instituting protectionist policies, okay? Breaking alliances at times. Because a world leader will just say, you know what, this alliance that has no benefit to us anymore. Just like he's saying that the U.S. costs, or Canada costs the United States $200 billion a year in imports and exports with the trade deficit, and they have to pay for, and they're basically the military of Canada anyway, which is pretty factual, okay? Because Canada doesn't have to have a military. They really don't have to have much of a military because America is right there, okay? And then, you look into the whole Monroe Doctrine and things like that. Let me start off with Ecclesiastes. Again, this is a commentary. I'm going to try and keep it under 20 minutes. Not trying to get in trouble here. Okay. Trying to take too long of a break, but Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. We're going to get both versions, the KJV and the NLT. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Verse 9 in the NLT. History merely repeats itself. Okay, America's going empire mode on January 20th, man. Or 21st, or whenever he fully sits down and decides to do things, man. He's promising unprecedented executive action on his first day. But this man's not expecting any blowback? History merely repeats itself. It has all been done before. Nothing under the sun is truly new. Okay? And this is a repeat primarily of Edomite empires that existed in the past. Okay? They always went crazy when the threat of their empire was over. They really let their violent heart out. Okay? Like the scriptures say, he's a violent man, neither keepeth at home. In fact, it's the next scripture. This is Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, in the 5th verse. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. And I've never heard a world leader sound so proud. He wants America to be the first in this, the first in that. We'll put tariffs on you, tariffs on you, tariffs on you. If you don't like it, go kick rocks. Okay? That's not how the so-called leader of the world is supposed to act. And it's going to cause a lot of nations to come against America, man. A lot of their longtime alliances, because a lot of Europe went totally left wing, okay, in the political spectrum. Neither keepeth at home. Wait, Salakia. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? And that's the mindset of America, man. Okay? How long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay? And that thick clay is talking about the debts. Okay? We're going to try and reverse that debt, but it's not going to happen. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee? Right, a lot of these nations are going to wake up and start to hate this whore, man. I mean, we could already see it. You know? It never ends well when a nation tells the rest of the world, you're going to have to play the game our way. And the scriptures say what? That pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Okay? Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. That's he was making some very proud statements, saying he's gonna change the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. I mean, the scriptures say that they call their lands after their own names, and that their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Okay, here it is. America is on the brink of collapse. There's too many. Honestly, there's. I mean, if you're looking at it from a world leader standpoint, or the standpoint of a king, right? America's got so many problems internally that it really shouldn't worry about the rest of the world. If you were trying to fix this place, why would you do so by pissing off the rest of the world, man? When there's so many problems in your homeland, you know? There's so many fucking problems in the homeland. Especially when you look at what's been going on in this place at the last 15, 20 years. I mean, America's completely fallen apart. And, I live in a city that gets a lot of tourists. And there's a lot of foreigners that come in and during tourist season, and they tell and they'll tell you straight up, man, that this ain't the same America than when they visited the first time or the second time or whatever. A lot of businessmen and women will tell you that. They don't even feel safe coming here no more. Infrastructure's all run down. Okay? So there's a lot of problems internally in this bitch. Uh, verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee? Well, the scriptures say, I believe it's in Obadiah, that they have laid a wound under thee. Okay? Those of thy confederacy shall lay a wound under thee. Continuing on, and weight that shall vex thee, that thou shalt be for booties unto them, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house. America thinks that it owns the fucking world and it can tell everybody what to do. And it really came out during this press conference today, man. That he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Man. But let's get this in Revelation 17. Then we'll wrap it up. Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Read that again. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Okay, so America's own allies are going to start coming against it, man. They're going to rally up and say enough with this shit, because they're trying to make a new world order. And they and honestly, they one of the goals of the new world order is to weaken America. It's to weaken America, man, so that there's no nation that's too strong. And this is going to be the things These are going to be the events that make it too damn weak, man. You know, because as long as um, the world goes with along with whatever America does, okay, that dollar ain't going fucking nowhere. That military might ain't going nowhere. Okay, so that pride of America, okay, is going to lead to its downfall. That greediness. You know, like it don't make no damn sense to just come out of nowhere when you got so many problems in your own homeland and say, "Oh, we're gonna take over fucking Greenland. We're gonna bring the military into the Panama Canal." Good luck with that. You know, but hey, let's be vigilant and just wait and see. Okay, how things roll. You know, this devil might have a victory or two before he gets his blowback. You know, we just gotta wait and see. Okay, but till next time, shalom.